Today I'm filming a little haul and about my day, and I look just about as rough as my day was. So, to start off my whole story, I had applied for a job and I got a call and said that they wanted to hire me, and the girl told me orientation is June 10th at 9 a.m. So that's today, June 10th, when I'm filming this. And so I got up this morning pretty early. I was very tired. Came back from Maine last night. Didn't go to bed till almost 1 because I got home really late. And so got up by like 7 this morning. Got ready, left the house, drove all the way into the mall. And I was like, you know what? Let's just have a good day. This is exciting. Getting a new job. Gonna make some money. And so I was having a good time. Then, to ruin my day, right at the very beginning, I was driving down the highway and there was a baby deer right in the middle of the road. I was so sad. And there comes my sister actually into the parking lot. She's doing her driver training, and she's doing very well. Kind of makes me nervous that she's driving, but she's doing good. Pretty cute. And so I got there, get to the mall, I go inside, I'm early, not even late. I'm a little bit early, 8:45 I was there, and I go into the store and I knock on the door. And the guy comes to the door and I said, "Hi, I'm here for orientation." And he goes, "Oh, orientation was yesterday." Yesterday? What do you mean, yesterday? Yesterday was not the 10th. Yesterday was the 9th. He's like, orientation, we do orientation on Sundays. I'm like, well, hold up, because this chick on the phone told me the 10th, not Sunday. She never said a day of the week. She just said the number and the 9 a.m. So he took my number. He's like, I'll try and find something. I'll try and figure something out for you. He's very nice. But the next orientation day isn't until July, and I'm not waiting that long for a job. So that sucks. So I figured, well, let's not have such a bad day, because I just got my money, my check from student loan, my grant to get a new computer. And so we went to the other mall, the better, superior mall, and we went on a little shopping trip, and we treated ourselves to make our day a little bit better, since now we don't have a job. Even though, since I don't have a job, I shouldn't be spending my money, but whatever. So now I'm just chilling here in the car, in the parking lot of the DMV, waiting for my little sis. And that was the very beginning of my day. So now, to finish off my story, well, I guess it's not done. It's far from done. This is a terrible day. I go into the mall, walk up to the Apple store. I'm all good. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm all confident. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go get myself a MacBook Pro. Didn't happen. So I go in, and I touch the mouse pad on the key thingy on the computer, and the guy comes over. He's like, "Can I help you with anything?" I was like, "Yeah, actually, you can. I want to get this laptop." And he's like, "Okay." And then my dad calls me on the phone. Like, really, Dad? Right now? Of course. So I answer it because I'm a wonderful daughter and he's only trying to help me. And so I pick up the phone. He's like, "Wait, don't buy your computer. I get a discount with my work." Chris, I get a discount because I'm a student. I'm getting an education. Yeah, So that was a little bit of a hassle. And then so he went online, tried to order my computer online and place it for pickup at the store when I was already drove all the way there, found my computer, and could just buy it. Like, why couldn't I just tell the guy I wanted it? Why did he have to put an order in? And then tell me I wanted that order. I'm watching my sister drive away. Oh, so sweet. She's doing so good. She's not even on the right side of the road. She's using her turn signal. Bye. Anyway, so I told him, I was like, Father, I get a discount anyway, because God bless Apple for their expensive products, that at least they'll give us students a little bit of a break. So, anyway, I got off the phone, and the guy that was trying to help me had already moved on to the next person. So, that was the best. So I just kept looking, and then I was going between the Air and a Pro, and I was like, I just want to get the Pro. Must be better, because it's $300 more expensive. You know, I just want the best I can get. I'm really bad at spending my money. I'm like, oh, that's expensive. I want it. Yeah, oops. So, another guy came over, and he's like, oh, can I help you with anything? And I was like, yeah, I want a laptop. He was like, okay, sure. But it didn't end there. It didn't go so easily there. And so, I was chatting with this guy, and we were going back and forth, because he was like, are you sure you want the Pro? He's like, what do you need it for? I was like, well, I'm a student. I was like, I want it for my schoolwork and my online summer classes and writing my stupid essays and things like that. He's like, oh, well, the Air will do just what you need. He's like, you don't need the Pro. You can get an Air. He's like, that's what we recommend. That's what almost all the students get. So I'm like, okay, sir, thank you for helping me, but now you're making me make a decision? It took me 2 years to decide that I wanted this MacBook Pro. And I walk in here, and you're changing my mind? You're telling me all these things that I didn't know. And I was like, no, I'll just get the Pro. I don't want the Air. Pro must be better. Whatever, I don't know. And then he's like, well, the Air comes in gold. Gold! And it's not even actually gold, it's like pink. So how can I pass up a pink laptop? Obviously, it's gonna match my phone because my phone is rose gold. So why would I not get the gold laptop? But the Pro doesn't come in gold. The Pro is just in a boring space gray and a boring light gray. Whatever that color is called. I don't know. Because it's boring. And yeah. So he was like, you know, well, now the Air is made up to be pretty much the same as the Pro, so you don't really need to spend that much money. You get all the same kind of qualities. He's like, the only thing the Pro is better at is graphics. Well, I'm not a video gamer. Don't you guys fret. I'm just here trying to do my schoolwork and edit some videos. So, while I was in the process of deciding, my dad calls me back. So I answer the phone, and he's like, hi, are you doing okay? Can I talk to you right now? Are you busy? Is this a good time? I was like, yes, sir, it's fine. He's like, well, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm making a decision. And he's like, oh, well, I get this much of a discount. And he had the whole wrong computer in his whole freaking cart thing. And I was like, no. That's the wrong one. So then he had to find the way to go all the way back, because you know these old folks and their computer abilities. And he was like, okay, I'm going back, gotta find the other one. And then he's like, oh, I found it, oh, it's this one. And then he picked the one with the wrong storage. And then he's like, oh, I gotta go back. And then so he picked the one with the right storage, and then he got into that. And he's like, oh wait, I gotta go back because I didn't pick the gold. Like, it would have been just much easier for me to pick one and not even tell him. I shouldn't have even told him what I was doing. Like, God. Anyway, so then after he hung up for the billionth time, after I tried to tell him, I was like, it's fine, I get a student discount. I don't need yours. I can't use yours anyway because you're not here. Then I picked a laptop. And so the little worker elf, just like in Santa's workshop, came up from behind me. I was just talking to this man and I was like, okay, I want this one. And then she comes out with a little bag. She's like, Laura's laptop? And I was like, oh my God, this is a dream come true. This is just a dream come true. This is like magic. I was like, you got little worker elves back there, little laptop elves. She knows my name and everything. And so everything seemed fine and dandy. Well, it was not. Because as soon as he rings it in on his little phony thing, his pressy thingy phone thing with the debit card machine on the back, I put my debit card in. It declines. You're telling me declined? No. I was so mad. So I tried again. I was like, no, don't worry. I was like, I know I have enough. Let me try again. And so I tried again, and it declined. And I was getting upset. I was like, I'm gonna get this laptop. I came this far. I've already had a bad day. I need this computer. I hope there's no cameras on the outside of this building I'm parked in front of. Ugh, that'll be awkward. Anyway. So that was an issue. And then the guy was like, oh, well, maybe that's because you have a limit on your card. And I was like, a limit, you say? What does that mean? Turns out I had a limit on my card. I called the phone number on the back of my debit card. Waited for a while. Had the guy tell me, yeah, you have a limit. There's nothing we can do. You'll have to go to the ATM and take out however much in cash. And then pay the rest because you have $1,000 daily limit. Like, how would I know? I never spend $1,000 in a day. I don't even have that much money. God. So I had to leave. Told the guy, I was like, I have to go. I'm sorry. Can you please hold my computer? I have to go to the bank. And he was like, yeah, okay, no problem. And so I left them all. Got in the car and went to the bank. Got into the bank, went to the ATM, took out my money, no problem. Get back in the car, I'm like, yeah, I'm so excited. Going back to the store, gonna get my computer. Wow. I get there, come back into the store, and the poor man is gone. I'm like, what am I gonna do now? I was walking around like an idiot. I was like, this boy is gone. I need this boy. I need this man. He has my computer. And then the girl came over to me. She's like, oh, are you looking for this person? Don't worry. This other person here knows all about what happened. And then so I was like, okay, great. So I started talking to this other guy. He's like, well, the other guy had to go on lunch break. He said, we don't work on commission, so any of us would be glad to help you. And I was like, wow, I'm glad you're so friendly. Because, quite frankly, I'm not having a good day. But I was doing great. I had a smile on my face. I was nice. I was happy as a clam. So, I pay. I get my computer. I'm so excited. I'm like, yes, finally, a new computer, all mine. I just made my first big girl purchase. Yeah. So then I was like, oh my God, this is such a big day. And now that I don't have to work today, I'm gonna celebrate by going shopping. Yep, the dilemmas didn't end there. So I'm like, exciting, I'm gonna go to Sephora just to look because I don't need anything else. I don't need more makeup. I don't. I'm looking. I left that store spending $127. But not the first time. See, I go into the store just to look, and I come out. I'm like, ooh, let's get a little Tarte lip quench. Ooh. Yeah, I did that. And then I was walking around, and I'm like, my hair's a little dirty. Dry shampoo. And as you can tell by my hand, I divulged into a lovely palette. Love this. Love that for me. Love this. Okay? Love it. I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, yeah. I'm gonna get all these nice new things from Sephora. I go up to the checkout. Card declined. I was so mad. I was like, honey, I was just at the bank. I was like, I've been through this problem 3 times already today. I'm not ready to do this again. So I told the girl, I was like, hey, can you hold that for me? I was like, I need to go back to the bank. And she was like, yeah, sure, of course. So I go back out to the car, back over to the bank. Turns out, I spent my daily limit. Well, but that's okay, because I went to the girl and I was like, hey, I just bought a new computer and I went over my daily limit, but I still need my money because I'm not done shopping. She was like, oh, that's not a problem. I can get your money. I'm like, okay, great. $1,000, please. So she put it in the computer and she got my money out of the thingy-majiggy. Put it in a nice little envelope, and on my way back to the mall I went for God knows how many times today so far. I went back to Sephora and the girl was gone. Again, this was just my luck today. But it's fine because I saw my bag sitting on the back of the counter. And I walked up to the cash and I was like, hi, I was here with another girl and that's my bag. Please and thank you. And she was like, oh great, you're Laura, right? And I'm like, yeah. Here's my money. I've been in a mall since 9:30 this morning. I left at 4:30. How many hours is that? I can't even count. My brain is so tired. 9:30 until 4:30. That's ridiculous. But whatever. It sucked shopping by myself, to be honest. Like, I was so bored. I was like, I just want my sister here or something. Like, nobody to give me opinions. I had nobody to talk to but myself. Nobody to ask questions to. Like, it's awful. But I did good on my purchases. And I'm pretty excited. And I also, while I was there, once I figured out my whole money situation, I bought my dad a Father's Day gift. Go me. Because I'm a good kid. And so now, at the end of the day, I'm done. I have a headache. I'm tired. I'm hungry. And quite frankly, I'm ready to sleep for the next week and a half. But to end off my haul, meet my new baby. Ooh. 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 After all that hassle, all this hassle, I'd like to introduce you to my kids. My new prized possessions. Honestly, like, I'm poor now. I probably can't even feed myself dinner tonight. Like, I've just spent all my life savings. And I don't even have a job now to make up for it. I gotta go home and find a new job. Ugh, that's hot. Oh, I spilled it. Whatever. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I surely didn't enjoy it. But I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy now with my purchases that are now in my favor. They're mine forever. I'm like never going back to the mall again because, God, that was a lot of money. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you listened. If you didn't, sorry, I know, I'm annoying. I get on my own nerves. I just like hearing myself talk, to be honest. That's about it, though. So, have a lovely week. Spread some love. Like, subscribe, comment if you want to. Follow me on my socials if you like. And come back again next week because hopefully I'll have a video.